You know, one of those weeks when things don't quite work out? Well, this is one of them. I had a couple of videos planned out already. Like, today was supposed to be a review video for a couple of items, but they haven't arrived yet. They are a week and a half late. I checked the tracking and it appears that they are stuck in customs. It's either I am going to be charged an exorbitant amount of taxes for those incoming items, or it's just that the holidays were just over, Christmas was just over, and a lot of people send over stuff during the Christmas season, and there are usually delays when it comes to these to this time of the month. Yeah, about 1 or 2 weeks. I spoke to a couple of other people who have experience importing stuff like the stuff that I just sent over, and they said that yeah, sometimes there are delays. About two weeks. One guy actually had a 5-week delay on his item. I hope it doesn't take that long. Yeah, either way, I got a couple of other items coming up in the next 2 weeks, and I hope I get the reviews up. While my video plans for this week didn't go well, according to plan, the film fest ended yesterday, so we finally got to see Star Wars, and I know the reviews have been mixed. Some people don't like it at all. I reserve my judgment until I've actually seen the movie. Alright, the movie's over. Yeah, I got some thoughts. The Rise of Skywalker. I think this movie is getting some unfair reactions from the fans. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad either. It was okay. I think it was the Star Wars movie they needed to make. It's not necessarily the Star Wars movie that you wanted, but given how the story went from The Force Awakens to The Last Jedi and here now to Return of Skywalker, well, they took the best decisions that they can make given the story that they had on hand. Maybe perhaps the movie would have gone better if they had planned everything out like how Marvel does. Marvel has a plan, but they're still flexible and they're able to adapt. And you can see in their movies, they're mostly great. But now, Rise of Skywalker, yeah, it's okay. There were some things that I didn't like, particularly in the ending. The movie felt a bit too safe. Well, I guess it's okay to say spoilers now, but I wish that people that were supposed to be dead stayed dead. They leaned a bit too much towards nostalgia. It's okay. I thought that the send-off that they gave Carrie Fisher was great. They treated the character with respect, and that's the important part. And she had a role to play, although small now because she's gone in real life and they had to make do with archival footage. But yeah, I think her role was great. Daisy Ridley did well with Rey, was acted well. There are some criticisms towards his character, being a Mary Sue, where she wins everything. Well, I don't think she wins everything. Yes, maybe she could do a lot of things, maybe too much. Maybe she's too good at a lot of things at the same time. But yeah, I think that held her up from being a more interesting character than she should have been. Finn and Poe. Finn plays a more prominent role here. He's a more proactive character now, unlike in the past few Star Wars movies. He was just a character that was just carried along by the story. I think that both of these characters are more interesting in this movie than they were in the past 2 movies. I always never thought Poe was an interesting character. I didn't like that character. He's like a replacement Han Solo. like you could replace Han Solo well. And the droids R2D2 and C3PO. C3PO plays a more prominent role, but R2D2 not so much. I wish they gave both of them a better send-off, given that this is supposed to be the last film in the Skywalker saga, and they have been very important figures in the entire Skywalker story. Going to the villains, Adam Driver as Kylo Ren. He still looks like a crybaby to me. I'm sorry. Never struck me as a imposing villain. Even in The Force Awakens, he just struck me as a big man baby, crybaby. He Vader wannabe. Yeah, you can tell I'm not a fan, but yeah. Palpatine, still Palpatine. Old guy with magic fingers, jazz fingers. The ending. I get why. Okay, I'm going to spoilers now. I get why they killed off Kylo, because yeah, there is. Well, he got a redemption arc. I think that given the options, if he survived that, he'd still have to pay for his crimes. So it's not a particularly good ending for the Skywalkers. So him redeeming himself and dying in the process was probably the most logical ending. Rey, you know what? I wish she just when she died, I wish she stayed dead. Not because I hate the character, but because I felt that it was a better character arc for her to just die. But yeah, they brought her back to life. And yeah, why does she have to call herself Rey Skywalker now? It's like this entire film revolves around her embracing her identity, who she was, and not to be afraid of where she came from. And then she ends up taking up someone else's name, denying her past, which yeah, maybe it's like her forging her own future ahead, but yeah. So overall I'd give this movie a pass. I think it's okay. Would I watch it again? Yeah, I would. Would I pay to watch it again? Yeah, I still would. I had fun. I enjoyed the movie. The pacing was great. Action was great. I love the saber battles. I might be in a minority where I prefer the sequel trilogy saber battles compared to the prequel trilogy glow sticks of death twirling around thing. So yeah, I like the sequel trilogy saber battles better, and I like the lightsaber battles here better as well. So yeah, I'm thinking about starting a movie or TV show review segment here. Maybe to differentiate it from other reviewers, I'd constrain it to about 2 minutes. Make it the 2-minute movie review thing. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Well, so if you like what you see here, please leave a like. Leave a like and a comment, and yeah, subscribe for more. See ya. Are you excited for the movie?
Yeah. We're going to watch a movie today, guys.
What are we gonna watch?
Star Wars.
Yeah.
But my friend doesn't believe me.